Welcome back to Divine Capricorns with me, Amanda. I read for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Saturn placements. We're going to do a hidden enemies read for this one. And pretty self-explanatory. I really like this spread. Y'all seem to really like this spread. So we're gonna keep it permanently. No worries. It's not going anywhere. Seems to be a classic. So I'm going to get overall energy and I'm going to read for them. So hidden enemies just meaning like, you know, this can be really anybody in your life or people. Can also be a group. Sometimes that has come out in the energy before. But yeah. It's to arm you with awareness and be able to know the intentions of others is super helpful. Especially when you're trying to protect yourself and, you know, it's not everybody, you know, is a good person. I think we're all good people, but we just, you know, some of us make really bad choices. And, you know, rightfully so, you can be a good person, make bad choices, and then redeem yourself. That is always possible too. So anyways, if there's anything you might need from me, there's more information down below. You can book this exact spread with me as well. So, yeah. All right, Spirit. Reveal to me the energy of Capricorn's hidden enemies. Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Saturn placements. Show me their hidden enemies energy at this time. Just the hidden enemies. Honesty. This card has been making rounds. I think this is like the third reading, maybe even fourth. This card has come out, so that's interesting to me. Anything else? Grief. Interesting. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Can I get another card, please? One more. Thank you so much. Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. This is giving like somebody's, I mean, being honest with themselves about how they did you wrong. This could be like somebody who's actually taken actions on their intentions and or like, yeah. So the grieving process, forgiveness is actually how you allow the flow of love, and you can work through grief that way, especially when it's you acknowledging your own feelings. Like that's always a really great way to get a work into the internal world. So a lot of people work outside of themselves, trying to find validation or just for somebody else to fix them. And that is not how you evolve. That is not how you learn. That is not how you mature. It just, no. So I feel like whoever this is acknowledging, or maybe needs to acknowledge. I feel like someone's really sad. Yeah, and also going on along with these colors, purple comes up a lot on this channel, going on along with intuition and third eye chakra. And then the orange, that would be sacral, because it goes red, orange, yellow. Let's get some tarot on it. Let's get some tarot here. Tell me more. Ten of Swords. They didn't know that you would bloom, that you would be somebody. Ace of Swords. They also didn't realize that you would speak up on your own behalf. Some of you are like getting brave, and I love it. A lot of expression. Ace of Wands. Whew. All right. A lot of you are learning to express yourselves at this time, which has been coming out in the reads for a hot minute, but especially the last few. And I feel like whatever's going on planetarily is also part of that, and like giving you strength to move into the space of authenticity. What else? They also just didn't think that you would get upset with them or mad. Like maybe you're somebody that's like usually even-tempered. I'm getting some of you have a Gemini placement. It could be a Gemini moon. Nine of Cups. I don't think this is what this person wanted, but now they're just going to drown in their sorrows because they didn't choose right. They just didn't. Can you show me a few more cards? Anything else here? Hanged Man. They're definitely seeing things different now. I feel like Spirit might be having a field day with this person. There's another element to this spread that I find it entertaining. I don't wish ill will onto anybody. That's not how it works with karma. Karma is neutral. It's neither good nor bad. It just is. And so when I do these kinds of reading, knowing as Capricorns, like we dish out the worst karma. Like Saturn don't play about us. Saturn don't play. Like I can't even tell you how many times I've dropped people out of my life and they lose their car, they lose their jobs, like they lose relationships, they lose businesses, they like clients. Or like they just lose something that like part of their stability. They lose things that they wanted. And really it's because they didn't cherish it. They did not take care of it. And that has nothing to do with me. It don't. And I'm not, again, wishing for those things to happen. But, you know, it's going to happen. Can I have 2 more cards, actually? Can I have 2 more cards for the spread? 2 more cards. We only have the one major, so I wonder. I don't think this person has a whole lot of power, if that makes sense. 4 of Swords, Page of Cups. Whew, these messages are clear today. I love it. Okay, 4 of Swords, Page of Cups. You know what this says to me? This person really needs to take a very good look at themselves, good look in the mirror, and they need to work on why these things happen to them. I think that this person seems to think that they're like a victim in something, and check yourself before you wreck yourself. Okay, thanks. This person, I think, also needs to be honest with themselves. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So this card honestly goes along with accountability for me. And I think that's why it's been coming out lately. You have 2 aces and a 10. 4 and then 9. I mean, and one major. So I don't think this person has a whole lot of power. Maybe they don't even know what their own power is, but they need to work through they need to work into themselves. That's essentially what it is. They haven't done their spiritual work. I don't see a spiritual person here. I see somebody who needs to forgive themselves for harboring resentment and blocking themselves from having real, genuine experiences. And I think that maybe you were supposed to teach this person that, or maybe they've been grieving over the loss of something and you tried to help them. I'm also definitely getting that. And maybe they just, they just didn't treat you right. There's something that needs to be surrendered and let go of on top of that as well. It feels not just like they need to let go of grief, but perhaps like fear that, this could be fear of abandonment. I don't exactly know, for this person. But I think they also need to, you know what? Page of Cups is definitely giving me forgiveness, like just forgiving themselves for not seeing what they needed to see, or even just allowing themselves to feel. Like maybe this person is someone that's not very emotional. We're all sensitive, especially men. But it's vulnerability we all have the ability to possess, and it is a huge strength. It's a very wonderful skill to have, and it helps with a lot of things in life. So I don't know if anybody was paying attention previously, but I said that this person could have a Gemini moon. It's very possible. So air moons, they won't be like outwardly expressive on emotions unless they're evolved and mature and understand the importance of vulnerability. But they may like be with Gemini moon, honestly, like they may not even tell you exactly how they feel. They may just lie because they fear, abandonment, or they just feel like if they show that part of them, then you won't stick around. So this could be romantic, or it just could be a friendship in general. I'm not really getting work here. There's no pentacles. There's no stability here. I don't see this person feeling stable either. We've got 3 swords cards, 2 cups, and then wands. It's like yeah, this person needs to learn how to forgive themselves, how to work into their internal world, and let go of some of their fears. Fear is only in the mind. We create fear. Well, not that we create fear. Sometimes we do. Sometimes fear is just there. What we do is we give it power, and then it grows and becomes worse and worse and worse, and then it rules our life. And we are not meant to have that experience. Not really. So at the bottom of the deck, I will tell you, is the 6 of Pentacles. I do really love this card. And I'll tell you why I love this card. It's the colors for me. So it's green, it's yellow, and it's red. So yellow would be solar plexus, power source. Red would be our root chakra, and that's our security and safety, but also, stability. And then green for me is heart, but I also think of green being, money and abundance. And I just feel like this person doesn't know which way to go, to be vulnerable and open and receptive, or for them to be stuck in trauma responses, acting out of fear. Yeah, because if they chose growth, if they chose to just try to expand their minds and expand their hearts, then they could have emotional happiness, to have not not swords in their back, that's for sure. I kind of feel like this person feels that they're dead inside, and that's, that's not on, that you're not supposed to be responsible for this person, but I feel like you tried. You tried to be there for them. And you can't be there for somebody who's not willing to be there for themselves. They have to learn how to show up for themselves actively and responsibly. Yeah, I don't see anything else. Let's see. What is the advice for my Capricorns in terms of this person? What is the advice for my Capricorns? Can you reveal advice to me? Oh, wow. Seven of Swords came out. I don't know if you can tell. Let me see if I can get the light to not reflect onto here. He's coming out of a coffin. And notice how he's looking around. He's trying to be aware and alert. And then on the back of the coffin, to the top of it, the door, if you will, says hope. And then underneath it, it looks like reflection. Reflection. Could be that. And then the swords are in front of him on the ground. I think lay down your swords and be aware of the situation, be aware of the energies is the advice. And I've absolutely never gotten that message from the Seven of Swords. Yes. You can be present for this person, but you can't really give. This could also just be a warning of like being careful, right? Cautious of any sneaky behaviors or sneaky actions, sneaky energy in general. So this is interesting to me. So right before I hit record, I needed to make sure I had my protection ring that I just got, and then a protection necklace. And then what I wanted to do was talk about stones, like crystals that you can utilize for protection. So any black stone is really helpful. Hematite is also another good one. That's this guy right here on my animal spirit deck. My personal favorite is black tourmaline, and that's what I got on my ring. I don't know what this necklace one is, but it's all sparkly and stuff. I don't know. It could be a form of goldstone, to be fair. Smoky quartz is a good one. Black onyx. So I think that protecting yourself, especially from this person's like low vibrations, and being in low vibration doesn't mean anything really. Like you should never judge somebody or judge yourself for being in that kind of space. And here's the yawn. Oh geez. Every time. Yeah, but I feel like you have a handle on this. I really don't. I don't feel worried about you necessarily. I just hope that this person finds the help that they need. I feel a sense of compassion for this person, whereas last time I did this read, I was just laughing. So yeah, it is what it is. We have no control over stuff, and certainly not over people. So yeah, this is what I have for you. If you would like to book the spread with me and have me do a personal reading for you, that is completely in your control. And I have two other options. So I do the spiritual growth spread as well. That's an option for private, and then a 3-card general. So yeah. All right. I wish you the very, very best on your journeys, and I can't wait for the next reading because the next few weeks are going to be juicy, and I'm very excited. So know that you are divine, sacred, and heavenly. Bye, Capricorns.